conversation for most improved player this year.
I think they make if they meet up with Brooklyn, I think they make it a good series.
I think it goes to 7, and because I have chosen to be a Nets hater this year, I think the 76ers make
I give it 6. I don't think they make it 7. I give it 6. But yeah, then 1. I don't want to do this because I don't know. I mean, I love KD, I love Kyrie, I love Harden. They're all exciting to watch, but they're stacked. So LaMarcus Aldridge isn't playing with me anymore. He's out. He retired today.
That's a blow, dude. And they're already 25th in defense in the league.
Yeah.
No team ever has had a defense outside of the top 10 that has won a title.
But to be fair, I know this is high school ball. I'm just throwing this out there. I'm gonna get a lot of people cut on my head for this, but LeVar Ball and Chino Hills when Lonzo was there, they didn't play defense. They ran the score up.
Yes.
So can I not work in the NBA?
Point one, high school basketball is way different.
And I get that.
High school basketball is way different than NBA, but like that. The LaMelo Ball, look at what he turned out to be. Lonzo Ball, really, honestly,
he's not that bad.
Isn't that much worse.
Getting good every year.
Every season, Lonzo Ball has made a drastic improvement in some form of his
game. His 3-point game, his percentage has gone up every year.
Yeah, yes. You look at his shot now and what it started with.
So like the other night, he had a career high. I think he had 9 the other night against Atlanta, I believe.
Like Lonzo Ball, it really isn't that bad. So like the two of those guys together against 16, 17-year-old kids, like yeah, obviously Chino Hills like stampeded through every team that they played, and you really can't even say that they play defense. They didn't play defense because they
did not play defense. They cherry picked the entire games, all their games. They just cherry picked. They let a team score, catch the ball, throw it down court, lay up. That's just how it was. Lay up or catch it, pass it down in the corner. 3. That's what their offense consisted of. And they just scored 120 points a game. You can't catch up with them. You're not going to win. If you can score, you'll catch up with them. If you can't score, you can't play defense, you're not beating them. Or you don't get back, there's no shot of beating them. Now, granted, the NBA is different now. There is defense played in the NBA. There is defense, so that could become a problem if they can't play defense. That could become a problem. Also, I do think. I wonder how they're going to be able to handle Embiid in the post.
They won't. That's what I'm saying. Embiid is going to average if it's Nets, Sixers, and the Eastern Conference Finals, Embiid is going to average 40
But
points.
I also do think that Brooklyn does not have a good enough defense to stop all 3 of them.
What?
Kyrie, Harden, and KD. There's no defense in America, in the world, who can stop all 3 of them collectively.
Ben Simmons is Defensive Player of the Year.
Okay.
So you can put Ben Simmons on Kevin Durant, and like Kevin Durant's the best scorer in the league. So I don't want to say neutralize Kevin Durant, but like
slow him down.
You can at least put Ben Simmons on on an injured Kevin Durant. Like Kevin Durant will on some level slow down. Tobias Harris is a good defender. He's a good defender. You can put him, like, you're either going to have to put him on James Harden and, like, I try to contain James Harden, which
barbecue chicken.
Or you put him on Kyrie and barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken, right. Yeah. Yeah. So it's either you put... So that means you either put Ben Simmons on Kyrie or Harden, and you put
barbecue
Embiid,
chicken,
and you put Embiid on Kevin Durant.
Barbecue chicken.
You don't think Ben Simmons could
Kyrie
could contain Kyrie or James Harden
barbecue chicken
better than he'd be able to contain Kevin Durant?
You have to guard Joe Harris still and Blake Griffin.
Barbecue chicken.
Seth Curry can.
Guard who?
Guard who? Blake Griffin?
Guard who?
Who's he?
Guard who?
I was gonna say Seth Curry can play Joe Harris.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So who guarding Kyrie? Simmons?
Yeah.
Barbecue chicken. And you put Embiid on KD, barbecue chicken. Embiid is too slow to guard KD. KD going back it out.
Jeff Green is having a hell of a season too.
Yes, he is. KD going back it out and then go full speed at him. And then Embiid going to be stumbling and he ain't going to do nothing. No. Barbecue chicken all across the board. Like I was saying. But yeah, that's mine. AJ, you go ahead and get your Eastern Conference. I'll get my Western Conference later when we do that.
Are we all doing Eastern Conference?
Are we not?
I feel like that we shouldn't all do it.
Well, we're 2 hours and 20 minutes into it.
Yeah, that's not.
We were almost done. We only had the East and the West, and that was it.
Should just move on to the West.
The West?
Yeah.
I'm doing West.
Yeah, you want? I can do West.
Yeah.
Do the West. You
I
go.
can do West. All right. All right.
Do the play-in first. The play-in game first.
Yeah, playing games for the West. First, let's just state for the record that, again, to reiterate, the Western Conference is way better than
So much better.
way better than the teams in the East.
The West's top 7 are better than the East's
Top 3. No. The top.
second. Are better than the West and the East's 3 through 8. 3 through
3 through 15. 3 through 15. I completely agree. All right. Yeah, like there's the only teams that can really beat any playoff West team
Is a West team, or
or Sixers or Brooklyn. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Let me, because I have it all listed out. Like this way. I gotta look up. Oh, you got it on yours?
it'll probably be something like this. So we can just use that.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Start at the bottom.
Yeah, no. Okay. My 10 seed. I am going to have the Spurs. DeMar DeRozan was one of the behind Jimmy Butler. DeMar DeRozan was the ultimate all-star snub this year. I don't know why the fuck Vucevic was an all-star. I mean, he's great. Don't get me wrong, but like,
Orlando's terrible.
what?
But Orlando's terrible. And then again,
But Orlando sucks. Oh yeah, but like Orlando hasn't been good since Shaq and Penny Hardaway. So like whatever.
Dwight Howard.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. They were good with Dwight Howard for like what 2 or 3 seasons. Yeah.
That's not bad though. And think about it, going against LeBron and the Boston Celtics franchise,
Yeah.
the Heat franchise. I mean,
Yeah.
hard to beat that, man.
I'm putting the Spurs at 10. Greg Popovich is the best coach in the NBA, hands down. And DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan is good, and the Spurs, like surprisingly enough, have like a crazy good young core
Yeah, I like
of
that.
players.
Lonnie Walker.
Lonnie Walker can ball.
DeJounte Murray.
Josh Murray can ball. That's what I'm saying.
They'll be good in a couple of years.
And then I'm putting the Grizzlies at 9. It is not. John Morant was the second pick in the draft for a reason. However, it is not John Morant's time, and I think that they need another like. John Morant needs to like turn like 23, 24 years old, and he starts to get like his adult body. Because you look at him right now, he's flying all over the place. He's just a kid. Can you imagine if John Morant gains like puts on 15, 20 pounds?
Yes.
He is going to be unstoppable.
I'll give you this. If John Morant goes, oh my goodness, if John Morant goes to an East team, he gets somewhere. He would never. I don't think he'll get with the way the West is set up right now, and
Put him on the
probably for a little
Bucks.
while, he'll never get anywhere in the playoffs in the West.
Well, dude, that's my theory on the Eastern migration. But we can do that. We can do that in a whole. That can be a whole segment that I do on the LeBron starting the Eastern migration. At 8, I'm putting the Warriors. I said from the beginning that Steph Curry is going to find a fucking way to take the Warriors to the playoffs without Klay Thompson, and prove that he is at a minimum. If you don't want to jump ship on Magic Johnson, that Steph Curry is the second best point guard of all time.
Stop.
If you don't want. Wait, why? Do you think he's over Magic Johnson?
No, I'm gonna tell you what I think. I don't think you can classify Curry as a point guard.
Why?
What?
Why? He plays
Here's
point
my
guard.
point. What do point guards do?
Pass. They facilitate the offense.
Curry. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with today? That's why you don't see Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Stop Corey.
I'm slurring my words right now. 12 at night almost, and I'm slurring my words.
All right.
But yeah, Curry is a scoring guard. which is essentially a shooting guard.
So you think Steph Curry is a 2 disguising as a 1?
Yes.
Okay, so he's not because Michael Jordan is the greatest shooting guard of all time because he technically was the 2.
Now, he's the greatest shooter of all time, hands down, without a doubt. I think.
Fuck you. It's Ray Allen over Kyle Korver, jackass.
Forget that. Steve Kerr of all of them.
Steve Kerr.
I'm sorry. But I don't think he's a true 1. Like, Westbrook is a true 1 because he facilitates, he rebounds, he gets his teammates in the right spot.
Steph Curry passes and rebounds. I mean, he does the same rebound numbers that, like...
But he's not putting up 6, 7, or 8 assists and rebounds a game. He's not. That's a point guard.
Point guards aren't supposed to.
Point guards get the ball to everybody. They got to facilitate and do all this and do all that.
Yeah, AJ, look up what's Steph Curry's career assist average. I'll bet you it's north of 7.
Oh, 7?
7 assists a game?
Fuck out.
No. 6.5. 6.6.
What's one of those?
5. Rondo's.
There's no way Rondo's a 5. If Rondo's a 5, I'm walking out. 8.1.
Yeah, but Kyrie, he gets like what, 4? So it's
He's a scoring guard. He's a hybrid.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Whatever.
He's a point guard.
He's a point guard by classification. But
In quotations,
he's,
point guard.
The way he plays is not point guard-esque. He's playing like a point guard, shooting guard hybrid. Same as Curry. I'm not saying they don't pass, they don't facilitate, they do all that. But like that's not their specialty is scoring the ball.
Yeah.
Kyrie can put up 50 points a game if he wanted to. If he truly wanted to, he could score.
Steph couldn't put up 60, 70 points if he wanted to. Steve Kerr literally had to put him back on the bench last night or the other night because he didn't want him to break the 3-point record.
Yeah, but like remember the thing, like with Kyrie, if he wanted to, he could literally score 40 a game like Harden. He could score 40 a game.
And what I'm saying, dude, he's right, and that's the problem with the Nets because Kyrie's going to want to put up 40, Kevin Durant's going to want to put up 40, and Harden's going to want to put up 40, and they're not all going to be able to put up 40. That's what I'm saying. That's their problem.
AJ, who in their right mind?
No. It's hard to say it now because, like, if he was on his own.
In Boston, he could have put up 40, but he didn't because he wanted to pass the ball and facilitate. He's a hybrid. But he can score 40 in a game. That's the problem. Why isn't he? He's limiting himself, knowing he can do better.
His mind is stupid.
All right, maybe that's not that far.
Warriors at 8.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't want to say no. But like I said, no. Who in their right mind can guard Kyrie? Legit guard Kyrie. Who can guard Kyrie? Who can?
Who'd you just say? Michael Jordan? Michael, you can't just go let his dumbass back in. The Warriors are gonna be the 8th seed in the playoffs this year because Curry is in not Bernard's opinion, but in my opinion, the second best point guard of all
You
time.
just said Michael Jordan, who loves to hand check the entire game. Knowing today's game, you can't hand check anymore. You can't sit there with your hand on the hip the whole game, AJ. You can't do it. You say what? Kawhi is too slow. Oh my goodness. He just said Michael Jordan or Kawhi Leonard could guard Kyrie. Curry. No, it was Clay, wasn't it? In the finals?
Kyrie's the best ball handler.
Game-winning shot for Clay or Curry. So Curry, I think. Curry can guard him. Curry's way faster.
Curry, but Curry's not a defender though.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like speed-wise, he couldn't guard him.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson could guard Kyrie.
Klay Thompson could.
That's my best bet is him.
I agree that Klay Thompson could.
He did.
Yeah, I mean he did.
I mean, he still did.
But Kyrie still got some. It's 50-50 with Klay and Kyrie.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think they go at it
All right.
and have a great game.
At 7,
Go ahead.
At 7, I'm going to put the Nuggets because without Jamal Murray for the rest of the season, the Nuggets are like they're Jokic is the 3rd best center in the league behind Anthony Davis and Embiid. So I think and with the trade of Aaron Gordon, they're a big enough team to make it into the playoffs, but I don't think they have the ability to actually go anywhere because they don't have any guards that can guard. Because if they're going to be the 7th seed, they're going to end up playing either like the Jazz,